Ukraine found no evidence against Hunter Biden in case audit, former top prosecutor.
Here's a summary of the article.
Kiev, an audit of thousands of old case files by Ukrainian prosecutors found no evidence of wrongdoing on the part of Hunter Biden, the former prosecutor general, who had launched the audit, told Reuters. Ruslan Ryaboshapka was in the spotlight last year as the man who would decide whether to launch an investigation into former Vice President Joe Biden and his son Hunter, in what became a key issue in the impeachment of President Donald Trump. President Volodymyr Zelensky described Ryaboshapka as 100% my person on a call in July 2019 in which Trump asked Zelensky to investigate Biden, the man who became his main rival in the 2020 presidential race. Ryaboshapka in October announced an audit of old cases he inherited, including those related to the energy company Burisma, where Hunter Biden was a board member between 2014 to 2019. The audit was intended to probe whether cases Ryaboshapka had inherited from his predecessors had been handled properly, given the reputation of the prosecution service as being riddled with corruption and influence peddling. Regarding the call to Zelensky and this story with Burisma, "I can say that there was no pressure on me," Ryaboshapka said. Hunter Biden's activities at Burisma have also been the target of scrutiny by a U.S. Senate committee.
This post received a score of 20,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Donald Trump's daughter Ivanka is senior advisor at the White House. Investigate that.
She's clearly qualified for that given her employment history as a model, author of 2 books she didn't write, and extensive work in fashion. How could she possibly not be qualified to be a senior advisor to the President of the United States of America?
Her job is to be eye candy for Trump. Edit.
LOL. But true. I believe Trump said that he'd fuck Ivanka if they weren't related.
Worse. When asked what him and his daughter have in common, his first and immediate response was sex.
How sick does a motherfucker have to be to sexualize his own daughter? I have daughters and that makes me fucking ill to watch.
Wrong, Trump.
We already have the evidence, we have the best people collecting the evidence, in fact we had the evidence, and let me say, this evidence is perfect, before Sleepy Joe's kid ever went to Ukraine. Suck it, Dems.
He'll release the evidence at the same time as Obama's real birth certificate and his tax returns.
Whatever happened with those, anyway? For the longest time, he kept saying he'd love to release them, but the IRS was auditing him, and he can't release them while he's under audit, despite the IRS stating that he 100% could release them while he's under audit. Now that his buddy Mnuchin is in charge of Treasury, and he's appointed Rettig as the IRS commissioner, is he still pretending that he's under audit?
People forgot about that. He's obviously never going to deliver. We're busy worrying about the ways Trump could fuck up this situation.
His supporters just go, I can't believe the libtards are still obsessing over his tax returns. Just move on. With no sense of irony or self-awareness.
Trump also said he'd donate $1 million if Elizabeth Warren gave her DNA results. She did it and told him to donate it to the National Indigenous Women's Resource Center. And now they just make fun of her for releasing it. There's this whole collective amnesia for the week when every dumbass on social media was demanding for her to prove she had American Indian ancestry.
And McConnell and the Senate Republicans continue to focus on it while the country burns down.
Trump and McConnell, the worst combo to lead America in a crisis. Hope both of them won't be re-elected.
McConnell and Senate Republicans have made it harder and harder to vote while at the same time blocking election security. So, not holding my breath. The system is fucking broken.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.